today's video will continue our alternate future of the world. And I eventually decided that it's not too bad of an idea to have, like, them both of the same colors. You can have the same colors and be in two different wars. Or at least I think that makes sense. But, like, doesn't the map look much better with me changing, like, all the stuff to red? I feel like green versus red is good, but, like, this war doesn't in any way affect that war. And as that war starts to stalemate, or should, with a few of the Ottoman puppets deciding independence can be achieved, so they declare war. But little do they know, well, they're not really having they don't really have militaries. So, like, yeah. Their militaries are not non-existent, but they're really weak compared to the Ottoman. But don't worry. With resistance from the people, the front line kind of looks more like this. I'm trying to liberate their homeland. Iran feels there's an opportunity to gain land, so they join. And the scavengers, oh wait, I mean Italy and allies, decide they will join the war now as they both want some lands in Anatolia. And on top of that, they don't only want lands in Anatolia, but they also form their own team against it. They want to take lands and create probably an Ottoman puppet. So with Greece wanting some coastal lands, Bulgaria wanting to take over Istanbul. It'd still be Constantinople, I think. With the capital being taken, and they move into the southern coast of Anatolia. But the Ottomans move to Ankara. With the Ottomans starting to move some forces north and having less in the south, they realize how great the chance of encirclement is in the south. So they realize they might need to move some troops. So they move quite a bit of troops out and through the Persian Gulf. Some of them survive, some of them don't. They also send them through there, but most of them they send through their occupied territory. And this area starts revolting like 2 days later. So they made a good choice to get out of there. But still, thousands of troops were still captured. With the front line getting scary for them. Because at this rate, the Russians are coming in a bit unstable from this side. Let's say, Lenin probably didn't, because let's say the war ended. It's unlikely they sent Lenin to there. With Italy not getting as much as they wanted, and the red team gets a lot more, it's time for peace. Let's see how the peace treaty goes. In front of its people, as it created a Kurdish state and annexed quite a bit of the Black Sea coast. But on the plus side, there's no more Ottoman Empire. Except there's a tiny bit of a Turkish puppet, as you can see. And they expanded. Britain expanded because they're greedy. We all know that. That's a well-known fact. Britain is greedy. And Britain's now trying to show the Commonwealth it was right all this time. But don't worry. One major event breaks out. With an Irish rebellion. Let's just look at Britain. I'm too lazy to color in. With an Irish person, supposedly, creating an organization, let's say. And they declare their independence. Ireland does. But Britain refuses this. And Ireland's not so fast. With Irish rebels popping up across the country. The Irish Rebellion has been declared a rebellion. And Ireland will be free. It's better than in World War I. And with the Irish Rebellion quickly taking this much land, with them thinking that if they take the capital, the British say, we will kill their morale. Well, they say we will kill these rats' morale if we win. That's what they say in this timeline. With secretly, Germany is funding them, but Britain doesn't know about it. France is starting to isolate itself. France is also becoming weak economically. And well, Britain agrees, but the Irish say no. Why does this Irish rebellion say no? Because they don't want the border to be here. They don't want British to treat their people like dirt. They say we won't give up unless we get all of Ireland. And Britain agrees. Why would Britain agree to this? Even though they wouldn't want to. And well, in the last episode, I was trying to say that, well, Sweden and Norway and Denmark were getting close, and the Netherlands are trying to get. Well, now Sweden and Norway decide to join. The Netherlands and, well, Denmark are eyeing it up. The Russians are suspicious to the Germans, as they could easily try and do something. And with the rebellion across in China continuing, with communist rebels gaining ground on the Republican. And while the conservative dynasty decides to continue their attacks in the south. With India not liking how Britain lost and trying to gain independence, too. Same with Indochina. And while Morocco declares its independence, but France doesn't let that, so it goes and annexes it again. And well, one thing left. You need to bring the pink one back. I think this is the color that the Pink Alliance was. Might be a bit darker, but like in China, the Civil War is back in a stalemate. And well, this looks good. 2 alliances. If Russia wanted to make an alliance, it would be funny because there'd only be one other nation. Wait, also, never mind, not there. But over here in the Greece annexed Cyprus in that area, whereas Italy annexed those lands, so like the rest will sadly become a puppet. Nothing else but a puppet. With Bulgaria having taken their capital, they're not in a good spot. With many nations thinking of alliances is a good way to counter this bad power struggle over Europe. But France is starting to wake up and get more, and a guy is now trying to get in charge of it that is crazy, like a radicalist. Wants to bring back Napoleon's empire. Now that's a scary dude. But I'm trying to get an alliance, but nobody will align with them, and they're ready. And they're really mad that French Indochina got away. And they promised revenge for the French people. And, well, that's not good. And that's all for today's video. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Wild Mapper out. Bye, guys.